everybody, it's Sid from Cool Movie. Grab your source for everything about cool movies. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, smash the like button as well, and let me know what you think. Yeah, well, today is just a Blu-ray review day, and what we're going to be reviewing is A Moment of Romance, which is the Radiance Films release, one of my favorite releases of last year. And of course, if you've watched any of my previous videos, I have actually covered this film on my previous on one of my previous videos, and I've reviewed it as well. And it definitely, I mean, the film itself, yeah, unmissable, classic, you know, one of like the best early 90s Hong Kong movies, and probably one of the best, my favorite Hong Kong movies of all time. It's just a great mixture of like young romance, like doomed romance, and triad drama, and some violence, and great visuals, and really good performances. And yeah, it's one of my favorite movies, and it's just extremely watchable, like frequently. And I did actually review the King Media release on Blu-ray, which is the Korean, now out of print version, which is the it comes with a lenticular case. I did do an unboxing for this as well, which is on my channel. And then of course I've done this one now. So what we're going to be doing is I'm just going to do an unboxing of this. So of course this came with this one, the Korean one came with a lenticular case. You know, it's a nice glossy feel to it, and it's got like a very iconic kind of just a still from the movie. And yeah, which pretty much yeah, that's it. And it didn't really come with many special features, just came with a theatrical trailer, so it was pretty much a bare bones release. And this one here comes like with a slip, and it's got like a double-sided case as well. It comes, if I just take this book out, which I'm going to talk about later. It comes with like the original kind of like, well, DVD or Blu-ray, some Blu-ray kit cover. And just so it's like the original poster over there, one of the posters. Yep, so that's like a reversible sleeve. But I actually like this, you know, this new artwork from, you know, from Radiance. I just think it's actually like, because if you take this kind of white slip out over here, which has a bit of the information on it, and it's got some of the other titles that have been released by Radiance Films, which is kind of like a more recent boutique label, and they've been releasing quite a few Asian movies, like restoring them. And as you can see, you got a still from like pretty much from the movie itself, and you know, like the actual cover in full. Yeah, I mean, I like it. I like the artwork of this. I mean, this like, it has a very kind of like dreamy Wong Kar-wai type of feel to the film, which kind of does kind of go with the mood of the movie as well, and even the original artwork. I like both of them, but yeah, I actually like the kind of the colours used in the on this one, and it was definitely like you know, it was like improvement. Now, okay, now of course this came with like a bunch of special features. It was with, of course, this comes an archival audio interview with Ben Chan, which is In Love and Danger, which is Hong Kong cinema through a moment of romance. A new visual essay by critic and Asian cinema expert David Desser. Now, yeah, that was a great kind of like breakdown of like pretty much the influences of this film, and what kind of like was kind of like the this was pretty this is quite an informative kind of piece by David Desser, who's kind of like an expert on Asian cinema. But the fact is that you know, he goes through a lot of the inspirations, like how there were some of these doomed teenage romance movies that were kind of really popular in the 60s at one point, like in the early days of Hong Kong cinema, to you know, bringing it to like a modern audience, and how it kind of like propelled you know, Andy Lau's career. I mean, at that time, I mean, his biggest hit was God of Gamblers, which he was like a co-star, kind of like a supporting role with Chow Yun-fat, which was released by 88 Films this year. Great movie. But yeah, this was kind of like one of his like certified leading man movies after As Tears Go By, which was like about 2 years before this. And of course, now you know, you got a Frank Jeng you know, audio commentary with this, which is really good. You know, as always, he just provides so much information on this movie, and like on any movie that he kind of covers, he just kind of like knows every little element, and he loves everything about these movies, and it's just great to kind of hear him. You always learn something new from like hearing his comments on a film. And of course, the subtitles are a hell of a lot better translated by Dylan Chen. You got the trailer, you got the reversible sleeve, and the artwork, which is by Time Tomorrow. It was absolutely it's sublime. It's really good. And you got a booklet, which is a limited edition 28-page booklet with new writing on the iconic cast and crew by critic Sean Gilman, and a profile of Benny Chan by Tony Williams, which is the co-editor of Hong Kong Neo Noir. Now, yeah, the features were great on this. And now, how does it compare to Nova's release of this film? Now, yeah, Nova comes with this kind of double-sided, kind of like, you know, it has artwork on there, and you know, I like the disc artwork, and I love the lenticular case, and the fact that it came with a slip case. It was great. But in terms of the transfer, now, yeah, well, this what am I doing? The original, you know, this came with a great booklet, and the booklet is really good. It's full of like lots of information regarding like the movies that was inspired, and like pretty much about the cast and everything. It's just really, again, very informative, nice little kind of companion booklet to have with the film. But also, the transfer, because it's from it's a 4K restoration of the film from the original camera negative. Yeah, this is a true HD copy as well, the Korean version, which came with this case. You know, for the most part, this, you know, it looks good. I mean, having watched both of these on a 4K TV, you know, it was actually kind of like, you know, the fact that this is from a 4K restoration has a hell of a lot more, you know, much more vibrant. Like some of like the cinematography, especially like seeing the neon lights of Hong Kong, and you know, it's just really cleaned up, like very well, kind of like, you know, preserved. It looks amazing. And this one looks good too. But the thing is, in some of the shots of this film, it's kind of you know, it's a bit washed out, and I mean, did try and kind of record using my phone, but couldn't get any screen caps. But you know, it was quite grainy, and some of it just looked a bit washed out and like just dull. I mean, it was still full HD for the most part. The film still looks good. I mean, considering you know, the fact that prior to any Blu-ray release of this film, there was never a good quality kind of like visual copy of this movie. I mean, the DVD was kind of a bit piss poor, but this was definitely a major step up. I mean, the fact that the colors are so vibrant, and watching this as a Blu-ray on a 4K TV, the fact that it's actually a 4K restoration, it really comes through. It's just like the colors, you know, the movement is just so really smooth. It just kind of flows, and it just looks vivid and amazing. And you know, the fact is that it's just kind of, there's certain moments in the film where it's got a lot of specks of dust, and there's a line going through in one of the scenes, like near just after the robbery. But you know, there was a line that was featured on, I think, the VHS that was in the movie, the DVD, and then even this Blu-ray. But the fact is, this restoration, no, not a sign of it, and it just looks a lot more vivid, and the subtitles are a lot more accurate, and you know, they're kind of like, you know, are properly translated. This, however, is kind of like just a grammatical improvement on what we kind of saw on like maybe previous like VCD releases and whatnot. And yeah, I mean, the sound, both of them sound really good, but yeah, you know, if anything, I mean, just for the fact that you got the features, the you know, just the effort put into actually restoring this film, and it just looks absolutely incredible. I mean, definitely this was a step up, and one of my favorite releases of the year, because it's just one of my favorite Hong Kong movies. I absolutely adore this film, and I know one of my fellow Asian Cinema Circle buddies, I think it's Caleb. Caleb's Kung Fu Cinemas recently got this, you know, for his Christmas haul or something, or got him over the holiday period, and definitely this is definitely a must watch. I mean, this film is just absolutely this is iconic. You know, this is pretty much like one of the go-to Andy Lau movies, you know, out of his filmography, definitely. But yeah, I would say, yeah, definitely this is a hands down winner. I mean, although I do like the lenticular case and like the packaging of this is really good. I mean, the fact that it's got this really embossed and like kind of like it's got this, you know, you could tell that they did put quite a fair bit of effort. King immediately. It was good for the fact that you've never seen this movie in HD before. The fact that they put this out, the first ones to put this out in HD, like, well, the first copy that I was able to obtain. But yeah, I would, yeah, but I'd still say, you know, this definitely is a hell of a lot better. Anyways, okay, what I'm going to be doing is that I am going to send this, give this away, because what I'm doing is, because I'm almost at 500. Once I hit 500, what I will be doing is 500 subscribers, I will be giving this King Media one away. Now, ideally it would be like UK only. If you could just let me know what was your favorite release in the comments. I want you to like the video, subscribe and comment telling me what was your favorite physical media release, whether it's Hong Kong movie or whether it was a brand new movie or Hollywood movie or whatever. What was your favorite release of the year of 2023? I mean, definitely mine was Long Arm of the Law, without a doubt. 88 Films, that was just an absolute million. This definitely is a five-star release as well, just because of like the effort that was put into the restoration and the film itself. But definitely, you can actually, I'll be sending this to one of my subscribers. So if you could please just let me know, I'll be able to get this posted out to you. Anyways, that was my video for today, and yeah, I'll probably see you around on my next video, which will be out soon. Take care and stay cool.